Hey, what's up everybody? Prepared Guy here, and today I'm going to do a quick flashlight review. It's the Bushnell Pro 1500 Lumen Flashlight. It has 3 modes. It has a USB port that has a little guard on it so that way you don't get water or anything in it. If you turn it around, there's the charging port for your flashlight, and you turn it the other way and it has a battery pack outlet. So that way you can plug in your cell phone or some other small device and charge that up as well. It has a 5-volt 1 amp output, if you can see, and once you close this up, it becomes kind of water resistant. I wouldn't go submerging it, but I heard that you can. I'm not going to try that because this is a $60 flashlight. So you'll notice up here has a little dial. That dial is so that you can put it into lock mode, where you can hit this button all you want and the flashlight does not turn on. You take it out of the locked mode and you can use your flashlight. And the reason for that feature is so that way you don't accidentally bump the on button and burn out your battery before you get a chance to use it in an emergency situation. Now it says that it gives you about 2 hours and 15 minutes of runtime. Now I did a little test myself, and as you can see here, I get well over 3 hours of usable light. And this is a great flashlight for if you're search and rescue and you need to find somebody in the woods, or if you're just doing a little bit of security work and you want to kind of look over in a bush a few yards away. It's excellent. Whenever I buy a flashlight, I always look at the different lumen output that it has and how long the batteries last, and I base basically when I'm going to buy a flashlight off of those specs. I like something that's really bright, powerful. I don't want to spend $200–300 on a flashlight that's, you know, mediocre. This is a pretty high-end flashlight. The aircraft aluminum is a nice sturdy feel to it. I feel like if I dropped it, it wouldn't smash or break. Let's take this outside and see how it does at night. All right, guys. So, Prepared Guy here, outside in my yard. And it is relatively dark out here. I have very bright light on my camera, so bear with me, but this is the flashlight right here, the Bushnell 1500 lumens, and we're going to turn this on high and see how far we can go out. We're probably about I'd say 100 feet roughly from the tree line, so I'm going to crank this bad boy up right now and blast it. That's on the 1500 lumens. You can see the smoke from the houses that are burning wood stoves and fireplaces. I can see all the way out in that tree line. That's approximately probably about 150 feet away, give or take. This is a very big bush next to me. Yeah, so I mean, I can really see out into the woods with this thing, no problem. You know, you can see houses way off in the distance. Those houses are probably about oh geez, I don't know, probably a quarter of a mile away. But yeah, that's all the way out into the tree line. Furthest depth back that I can see, that's probably going to be around 200 feet, 250 roughly. I mean, in the night when you're walking through the woods, I mean, this is what you want. You want a thrower. This thing throws. This is the medium setting. I'll show you guys. I'll shut the light off on my camera first. This is the medium setting. You'll notice you really can't see much except for what's right in front of you. So that's not really useful light, but this 1500 lumens, boom, right there. And you can see all the way out there. And this is my feet right here, and then we're going all the way up. And you can see all the way out into the woods. All the way up into the trees. You can see all the leaves coming down. You know. Pretty nice flashlight for the money. Definitely suggest you guys go get one at Walmart. They're only 60 bucks if it's in your budget, or if you're looking for a high quality flashlight that has all the bells and whistles. Plus, I mean, this is a very nice flashlight for the money. So here in front of us, I have some more Bushnell products. Here is a mini headlamp. Here is another mini headlamp. Here's the baby pocket lamp. Here is the teenage son, the Mama Bear and the Papa Bear. Now, if you guys are interested in going to Walmart, they have all these flashlights for the most part at Walmart in stock all the time, and I think you can get them on Walmart.com if you're interested. Now, the smallest one is what I use in my EDC, and it's just an excellent little flashlight. I think it's about 100 lumens, and it just gets the job done. I've dropped this thing so many times, and it does have a clip, so it stays on your belt or in your pocket. I like to put it in the cigarette lighter or key pocket, and just stays there nice and snug. Yes, you could bump it, but it does only take a AAA battery, and I always have an extra AAA battery with me almost all the time. So it's an excellent little flashlight for an EDC. The next step up is, I think this is a 400 lumen flashlight, and it's pretty bright. It does the job. The only problem I have with this one, obviously it has the lock so you don't accidentally turn it on, which is great for backpacking. But the only problem I have with this one is it does take the CR123 batteries, and let's face it, guys, these batteries kind of they're great, they're nice and powerful, but they're not that common and they're kind of expensive, so it's kind of a fail in my book when it comes to flashlights. I like to use flashlights that have something that has a common battery in it. The next step up from that is the, I think, 850 lumens. I want to say it's 850. Might be more or less, but I'm pretty sure it's around 8. And this is rechargeable, and it does have the lock, and it's rechargeable. You know, you can see that. So it's basically a step-down version from the Papa Bear, which is obviously the 1500 lumen, and that's very, very nice and bright, and it has 3 modes. This one has 1 mode. I believe this one has 3 modes. Yes, it's 1, 2, 3, and then same with this. I think 1, 2, 3, and the same with this. So this all has, they all have 3 modes except for the pocket one. The hat headlamp is pretty cool. This is 75 lumens. It's relatively bright for a 75 lumen, obviously. AAA battery, and it also has the red, so you can see in low light conditions without, you know, getting night blinded by a bright flashlight. This headlamp has the red light, and then also has the blood finder, the UV light, and then it has the regular dedicated. It has 2 buttons on top. One's dedicated for the main lamp, and then another one for the specialty lights. I'll tell you something about this one right here. This one actually sucks balls, and here's why. After this takes I think 3, no, 2, is it 2 or 3? Let's see. No, it's just 2. This takes 2. This one takes 2 AA batteries, which is fine. The only problem is that once you get to a certain point, the battery will only go into the low mode, and once it uses too much of that, it just shuts off. So with this headlamp, this just basically keeps running until it's no more juice. But this one has like a shut off, so that you still get a lot of usable light, but then it just kind of plays this game where it shuts off and turns on. It's unreliable. So fuck that thing, goodbye. But all the rest of these flashlights are awesome in many ways. This will run until basically the battery dies, and the same thing with all these. In fact, this one lasts the longest, as I showed in my time lapse, over 3 hours. I will do a future review on the rest of these individually, and we will do some field testing. But I just wanted to let you guys know that there's various different styles for your needs. Like I said, this one's a pocket one. This one can be kind of a pocket or just like a sling pack use or a day pack. You can just toss it in your bag. This one I keep in my EDC because it's nice and bright. Say that I get a flat, I'm at the side of the road, and I need a flashlight that's nice and bright for an extended period of time to be able to use in the rain as well. I can just twist this and now it's like rainproof. Yeah, I keep that with me all the time. This one's more for specialty. This is for if I literally have a mission, like if I have to do search and rescue, or if there's a missing puppy in the area, or if I hear somebody on my property at night. This is the type of flashlight that I would break out. Yeah, sure, this would be great for all of the above scenarios, but hey, you know, I like flashlights. I want one for every day of the week. I got one for the first 4 days, basically, and well, maybe 5 with the headlamp. But hey, if you guys like the video and you would like to see more videos and more reviews on some flashlights, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys will be instantly notified when new videos come out. This has been the Prepared Guy saying something clever